Does this one, does this work?
Yeah, that's what we want.
Oh, whoops. Hi, I'm Brian. Gosh. Hey y'all, so we had a big storm last night. And this is the road. This is our water pipe, and this is the road to get out. So looks like we are not going anywhere for a while.
Hey Ben, be careful though.
What do you think?
Those two
What's
things,
going to happen?
look here. You see these two things?
Yes.
Do you remember when we put up that little sheet metal wall?
Yeah,
That was right here.
I know it.
That means this is where the ramp out to the driveway began. Back here.
So, Brian, can you stand right here? So, oh yeah, there's the other end of the water pipe.
Yeah, just hopefully it's all intact.
Stand right there, Brian, so I can see, so he can see how tall this, because it's hard to get a perspective on how tall that's our road. And then the other side is right there, and that's where our house is, or our trailer, whatever. Oh, there's a big mud hole right there. We usually don't get a big puddle like that. Wait, wasn't there there was a cactus right there. I think that poor little cactus got washed away. Well, I was going to the post office. It doesn't
You're not going anywhere.
look like I'm going to the post office.
To our water tank,
Yeah?
so that I can move water from the big tank into the RV. And that would last us for quite a while. We have 2,500 gallons in there. It won't last us
Right.
forever, but it'll last us a while.
Yeah.
So maybe I should kind of give up on this water hose and just say I'm going to start using what's in the water tank.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a shame we don't have gutters.
I already have the pump. I just need a couple of connections, right?
It's a shame we don't have the gutters, because that other tank would be full in no time.
That's true. If we had gutters, then it would be. But
Could you just hook up one gutter, like just one going down one section to that?
sure.
Wow.
Our little
Yeah,
barrels that fill
they're
really
all full.
quickly. Yeah, those 55-gallon drums.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
maybe it
beer
is. The next time I drive out of here, maybe it is time to hook up a couple of connections and get that pump so that I can transfer.
I got a couple drums.
Hey guys, with all the rain we've been having here and still using our well water connection to fill our RV freshwater tank, I wanted to take the next step to, instead of filling our freshwater tank from the well, I wanted to fill it from our rainwater storage tanks, which we've got one full right now, and we're about to hook up some gutters, and we should be able to fill our second one as well with rain. So we want to start using that water as opposed to the well water, since that well water connection is pretty unreliable. It's an improvement that we're only using it for 15 minutes at a time now, every few days, to fill our freshwater tank, but we want to move to using our rainwater tanks because it'll be a little more reliable. So to fill from our rainwater tanks, all we really need as a device basically is a pump, but there's some plumbing that needs to happen to let us use that. So that pump has garden hose connections on the input and the output. So to get from, so let's just walk through the plumbing to get from the tank, the storage tank, to the pump. So the freshwater, the rainwater storage tank has a 2-inch threaded opening. So this will connect to that. This is a 2-inch threaded piece, and we'll then change that from threaded to a slip connection, so no threads, so that we can use a short piece of PVC, 2-inch PVC, to get to a ball valve, which will allow us to turn the whole thing off. And then we'll do a couple of reductions to get from our 2 inches down to 3/4 inch, which is the size of garden hose. But there are 2 thread types for 3/4 inch connections. There is pipe threading, and there is garden hose threading. They're just they're the same size, but the threads are different. So we have to kind of convert what this connection here, which is a 3/4 inch pipe connection or pipe threading, to get to a garden hose thread. And we also want to build a little bit of flexibility into the system. I've done this just as a quick test. This is a little piece of hose that I was using on the RV already, but I will swap this out for anywhere from 1 to 3 foot hose to give us a little bit of flexibility there, and so we can place this pump kind of wherever we like. If we need it to be higher or lower or move it around, there will be a little bit of flexibility there that we can move this thing wherever we need to. But to get from pipe, so we made a conversion here from pipe threading to garden hose threading, which is what actually this device here does. That's what this adapter is. It's pipe threading on this side and garden hose threading on this side, so that we can hook a garden hose, take a garden hose section from here to the pump, the input of the pump, and then we're good to go. You can see the pump goes that direction. And then there's one more thing on the output of the pump, also garden hose connection, but we've got kind of a piece that does 2 jobs over here. It is both a check valve, so it only lets the water flow in that direction so that it doesn't backflow back into the tank. And number 2, it's a pressure regulator, anywhere from 40 to 50 psi. So we can't get anything outside that pressure range coming out of here. So onto that guy, we just throw a potable water hose that we're using, the same water hose we're using today to fill. This is essentially, at this point, it's just like what we're doing now with the spigot from our well connection. So we take that same hose and put it on here and fill our freshwater tank. So that'll get us basically, at this point, we'll be doing the same thing that we're doing today, except today we're doing it from a spigot that's connected to the well. Now we'll be doing it to this, which will be connected to our rainwater tanks.
So it looks like we have a road again, but CJ, I think, is gonna go over and get some, possibly get a tree from over there. There's a bunch of trees in here. So he's gonna put a tree somewhere in here to block this. So hopefully this won't happen again. Maybe, hopefully it'll be a more long-term solution. And that's what we're talking about. We're gonna get together. We're getting together as a group to try to decide the best way to keep this from happening so much. Luckily, we only have to deal with this one time a year for a couple of months.
Owl.
It's like we're in a tornado. I hope this is not a tornado, it's more like a hurricane. We had to pull off the road. And is that hail? Look,
I don't know.
There's people that are just flying by like idiots.
I don't know if it's hail or just rain that's blowing really hard. I don't know.
What is wrong with people?
But it's not pretty, I can tell you that. And I'm not wanting to drive in it.
I don't want to drive in.
Really good. Wow, hydroplane all over the road here. This is not tough, right?
Jeez, this lightning is just non-stop.
Well, look at it this way. At least we're not them.
Oh, look at this line of
They're not
cars.
going anywhere.
Oh, so
Maybe someone finally did wreck,
oh my gosh.
and now nothing can
come to Phoenix. We'll have a few laughs. I'm trying to get you.
I'm sure the lighting is excellent.
The lighting is very good. Come on, say it again. Do your Die-Hard impression. Phooey. Phooey. Oh, I thought we were going to get blown off the road. That's crazy. We are trying to improve our soil by putting all this mulch down, but as you can see, after a storm, we kind of had a little mudslide that just oozed down the mountain, but some of it got a little damaged. However, you can see that it has improved the soil a lot. With all of this growth here, these roots of these little plants will help improve the soil. I hope, anyway. Well, we made it home, and now Brian is trying to figure out how to put the gutters on top or on the carport, and hopefully he can get it all figured out. We had over 2 inches of rain in just 2 days, and the plants are really happy. Now we've got to get back to work. Be quiet, I'm filming right now. Look at Manny. I want to, Manny.
Did you
See what he did with the little paw?
Oh, Manny.
So you can play with the flag?
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Want to go up and over?
Come on, Brian. Come on, Brian.
Doesn't make any sense.
You don't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
Am I being helpful?
No.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching.
If you liked what you saw, please hit that thumbs up button and consider subscribing or sharing with a friend. And click the bell notification so you never miss any of our videos.
We really appreciate every view and comment. And if you're looking for other ways to support us, please check out the links in the description box.
See you in the next video.